discussing chapter 3rd, human reproduction, and today we are going to start last topic of this chapter. This is pasteurization and lactation. In our previous video in pregnancy and embryonic development, we have discussed that human pregnancy lasts 9 months. That means embryonic development take place in 9 months. After in 9 months, embryo is completely developed. After when the embryo is fully developed, fetus is fully developed, it is ready for delivery. So when the fetus is delivered, this is called pasteurization. And after pasteurization, milk is produced from the mammary glands of the female. This is called lactation. Okay, so today we will discuss about pasteurization and lactation in detail. Okay, human pregnancy lasts 9 months. That means human pregnancy take place in 9 months. So the period, the pregnancy period in human beings is of 9 months, and this period is called gestation period. Pregnancy period in humans is called gestation period. Okay, so the period from fertilization to pasteurization is called gestation period, which is 9 months in humans. Okay, gestation period is the pregnancy period in human is called gestation period, and it takes place in 9 months, and it starts from fertilization. In fertilization, we have discussed that if after fertilization zygote is formed, and this zygote develop into embryo, and it takes place in 9 months. Okay, the embryo development takes place 9 months. Okay, so the period from fertilization to pasteurization. Okay, when the fetus is fully developed, it is ready for delivery. This is called pasteurization. So the period from fertilization to pasteurization is called gestation period, and which is 9 months in humans. Okay, so what is pasteurization? The process of childbirth. We can say that pasteurization is the process of childbirth. It is a process of childbirth by which fully developed fetus is delivered or expelled out due to vigorous contraction in uterus. Okay, by which fully developed fetus is delivered or expelled out from the mother's body due to vigorous contraction in uterus of the mother. In the uterus of the mother, uterus strongly contract. When the uterus strongly contract, it delivered the fully developed fetus. Then fetus is expelled out from the mother's body. So the process of childbirth by which fully developed fetus is delivered or expelled out due to the vigorous contraction in uterus. Okay, this is called pasteurization. Okay, is called pasteurization. And this fully developed fetus attached with mother body by placenta. So the fully developed fetus and placenta induces pasteurization. मतलब दोनों मिलकर pasteurization को induce करते हैं. Induces pasteurization by mild uterine contraction, and this is called fetal ejection reflex. fetal ejection reflex. Fetal ejection reflex. What is this? When the fully developed fetus and placenta. Fully developed fetus is attached with mother cell by a placenta by two-leg structure. This is called placenta. Okay, so fully developed fetus and placenta induces postulation. मतलब ये फोर्स लगाते हैं यूटिरस के ऊपर, मदर के यूटिरस के ऊपर ये क्या करते हैं, फोर्स लगाते हैं, एंड मदर की यूटिरस क्या होती है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होती है. ओके, सो द फुली डेवलप्ड fetus and the placenta induces postulation by mild uterine contraction, and this is called fetal ejection reflex. And when fully developed fetus and the placenta put force on the mother's uterus, that time oxytocin is released by the maternal pituitary. Okay, oxytocin is released from the maternal pituitary when the fully developed fetus and the placenta put force on the uterus of the mother. That time oxytocin is released. Oxytocin is released from the maternal or mother's pituitary. Okay, oxytocin is released from the maternal pituitary, and this oxytocin stimulates stronger and stronger uterine contraction. This oxytocin stimulates stronger and stronger uterine contraction. Due to the oxytocin secretion and uterine contraction, fetus is delivered. Okay, oxytocin secretion and uterine contraction continues till the baby expelled out or delivered through the birth canal. ओके, ये तब तक होता रहता है ऑक्सीटोसिन सिक्रीशन एंड यूटेराइन कॉन्ट्रैक्शन जब तक क्या है, बेबी डिलीवर नहीं हो जाता. सो ऑक्सीटोसिन सिक्रीशन एंड यूटेराइन कॉन्ट्रैक्शन कंटिन्यूस टिल द बेबी is expelled out or delivered through the birth canal. So in this way baby is delivered, and this is called postulation. This process is called postulation. So in this way postulation takes place in mother's body. Okay, clear? Yes. After postulation lactation starts. That means milk is produced from the mammary glands of female. Okay, now we see about lactation. Yes, lactation, the milk produced by the mammary glands of the female towards the end of pregnancy is called lactation. Okay, clear? The milk produced by the mammary glands of the female, or we can say that from the mother and towards the end of pregnancy. When the pregnancy periods complete, after that milk is produced from the mammary glands of the mother. This is called lactation. And the milk that produced the initial few days of lactation, this is called colostrum, or we can say the first milk from the female body, from the mother's body, is called colostrum. Okay, we can say that the first colostrum is the first milk that produced during the initial few days of lactation, and this milk is rich in antibodies. This milk is rich in antibodies, and it provides resistance or immunity to the newborn baby. And this milk provides immunity or resistance to the newborn baby. So this milk is essential for bringing up the healthy baby. To keep the baby healthy, this milk is essential. Okay? After pregnancy, after pasteurization, milk is produced from the mammary gland of the mother. This is called lactation. Okay, and the first milk that are produced during the initial few days, this is called colostrum. This is very important for colostrum. Okay, competition exams में इससे related questions आ जाते हैं. And this milk is rich in antibodies and it provides immunity to the newborn baby. So this milk is essential for bringing up a healthy baby. I hope you understand this topic, pasteurization and lactation. So our chapter is completed. In this chapter we have discussed about gametogenesis, formation of gametes. After the formation of gametes, fertilization takes place. Okay, these gametes fuses. Ovum is non-motile and the sperm is motile. So ovum cannot move. So sperm move towards the ovum and it reaches in the vagina of the female and pass through the uterus and reaches the site of fertilization. Okay, where the fertilization takes place, where these male and female gametes fuses. After fertilization, zygote is formed, and this zygote develop into a new embryo, or we can say develop into new embryo. Okay, into embryo, new baby. Okay, and during this embryonic development, first it develop into zygote divides, and this is called cleavage, and it change into morula, ball-like structure. After that, from morula it change into blastula. After that, this blastula, or we can say the blastocyst, attached with the uterus, implant in uterus. After that, it connect to the mother's body by the structure called placenta. Okay. After that, this blastula change into gastrula. There 3-layer germ layers are formed. Okay. After that, this gastrula change into fetus. So in this way, embryo develop in mother's body. When the blastula attached with the uterus, this is called implantation. And after implantation, it connected to the mother's body by a structure called placenta. So in this way, embryo is developed. When this embryo is developed, it is ready for delivery. So this is called pasteurization. Okay, when the fully developed fetus is delivered, this is called pasteurization. And after pasteurization, milk is produced from the mammary glands of the mothers. This is called lactation. So in this way, this chapter is completed. So this process, in this way, this type of process takes place in humans. I hope you understand this chapter. So students, watch video carefully. Read this topic from your book. Thank you students. Have a nice day.